If you're looking for comfort, for peace, and for hope, I'm just going to be praying and saying some scriptures over you right now. When you're stressed and tired, Jesus offers rest for your soul. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take up my yoke upon you and learn from me. I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. It's Matthew 11:28 through 30. Ask Jesus, Father, to receive good gifts. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Your Father in heaven will give you good gifts to those who ask him. Matthew 7:7 and verse 11. God cares for your emotions. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death have fallen on me. Fear and trembling have beset me. I call to God, and the Lord saves me. Evening, morning, and noon, I cry out in distress, and he hears my voice. He rescues me unharmed. Psalm 55, verse 4 through 5 and 16 through 18. God takes your hand to comfort your fears and help you. I have chosen you and have not rejected you. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. For I am the Lord your God who takes hold of your right hand and says, do not fear. I will help you. Isaiah 41, 9 through 10 and verse 13. Fear melts away when you hear God's love. Never again will you fear any harm. The Lord your God is with you. He is mighty to save. He will take great delight in you. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. God's love through one another calms fear. Dear friends, since God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. 1 John 4:11, verse 18. Empathy engages us with God's spirit of power, love, and self-discipline, or a sound mind. To Timothy, my dear son, recalling your tears, I long to see you. I'm reminded of your sincere faith. For the Spirit of God does not give us a spirit of fear, but of peace, love, and a sound mind, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. 2 Timothy 1 through 2, in verse 5 through 7. God's grace helps you accept your weakness and become strong. 3 times I, Paul, pleaded with the Lord to take the thorn of my flesh away from me. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for the power is made perfect in weakness. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weakness, in insults, in hardships, in persecution, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. 2 Corinthians 12, 8 through 10. Trouble, hardship, death do not separate us from Christ's love. If God is for us, who can be against us? He who did not spare his own son, but gave him up for us all, how will he not also, along with him, graciously give us all things? Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall trouble or hardship or persecution or famine or nakedness or danger or sword? As it is written, for your sake we face death all day long. We are considered as sheep to be slaughtered. No, in all things we are more than conquerors through him who loves us. Romans 8:31 through 32 and verse 35 through 37. Be still to take refuge in God in trouble. God is our refuge and strength, in ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, through the earth give away and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. He makes wars cease. He says, be still and know that I am God. I will exalt among the nations. I will exalt in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Psalm 46, 1 through 2, and verse 9 through 11. God's mighty hand protects and cares for you. Humble yourself, therefore, God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. Cast all your anxieties, or cast all your fears, cast all your weaknesses on him, because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5, 6 through 7. I hope that while listening to this, that you felt God's comfort, peace, love, and hope. God bless, and amen.